Happy Thursday, everybody. Let me pull up my chat real quick. I hope you're all well. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Hello, hello. Hello, Jeannie. Diamond Girl. Mystical. Angelica. Country. Country. LT Spiritual. Hello. Good to see you all here on a Thursday. Hey, Jean. Lalima, hello. Ari. Oh, you're here early, girl. Good job, Ari. Jennifer, hello. Irene. It's okay, babe. Take your time. Drive safely. Just let it fill up real quick. I swear to goodness, as soon as I get on live, people want to call. My phone has been going off all day. I swear to goodness, it's been one of those days where it just won't stop. Y'all ever had days like that? Like from 8 o'clock in the morning on, it's like back to back to back to back to back. I'm not used to it. I'm a hermit by nature, so I told him this morning, I said, it's too early for all that smiling. I don't mind smiling, but sometimes it's too early. Starry, hello. I know it's an odd day, so it might take a second to fill up. Sorry. Gita, hello. Good to see you. Thank you, Lalima, for your 4 donations. Greatly appreciate you, boo. Hey, Culture. Welcome. Have y'all ever had those moments in life, though, where, like, things don't happen, like, ever? And then all of a sudden, I don't know what door I done opened in the atmosphere or the universe. It's like an overflow of... Is it this full moon coming, maybe? April 1st. The pink moon. I ain't never seen the moon pink, but they call it the pink moon. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spots. Avalon, hello, yes, you can be added. Nine spots. Of course. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Sorry, Lilima, give me a second. I just don't want to be too far behind on the list. I know y'all are like, open, 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 open. Shiloh, hello there. Yes, you can be on the list. So we have 8 spots, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, Lilima, let's go ahead and start. I don't want to wait forever. I don't want to keep out here all night. What is your first question, my love? I think next week I'm just going to make it, you know, back to normal Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Give me time to recover from my trip. Rojita's energy. Intentions. She's been playing real nice. Alright. It's probably because your boss, like I said, doesn't want any trouble. But let's see. Hi, Mary Jane. Let me put you on the list. It looks like she feels she has no choice but to be nice. Oh, thank you. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. That cattiness is still there. Like, even if she's trying to do better, because it does look like maybe she got reprimanded or something happened, somebody told her she better chill out. The Eight of Swords, Four of Swords, it's like she kind of feels trapped. Like, she's got to make things right. But there's still that internal struggle she has within that's like, I want drama. I want to do some stuff. I want to say some stuff. So it's an undercover thing, right? Because the Ace of Cups is here. It's like covering it. It's like, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to play nice. And like I said, I think it's because she might have received some kind of like reprimand without like you knowing it. Somebody could have told her like, we're trying to get along here. You keep causing issues. Yep. She had no choice but to change. Somebody's watching her. And who knows, like if she's nice long enough, maybe it will become a thing, right? I just see like somebody said, you better chill out. I'm going to watch you. If you can't play nice, we're going to have some issues here. So I don't know who would have told her that, or it could have just been because she was snitching to the boss all the time, telling on you. And they're like, hey, let's just get along. So it's still there. It's still there underneath. But she shows me she's doing better. She's doing a little bit better. She's trying. That's better than nothing. You know what I mean? I'd rather somebody fake it at work. I'm gonna go home anyway. Like, I don't have to be your friend. Just play nice while we're here, okay? Let's all just get along. All right, babe, what was your next question? The weather is starting to be hot. It's not starting to be good. Texas weather is... Blech. Today was an okay day. It was a little breezy, a little cool, cloudy. But hopefully, because I'm going north, it'll be a little cooler. Love read. Do you see anything coming up that even I like? Hints if you like it. Okay. Got you. Okay, I don't know if you'll meet this person during like a travel, like if you travel or something, or this person you meet might involve traveling. Like they may travel for work and you might be offered to go with them, or maybe they live at a little bit of a distance, so there'll be traveling involved. Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Three of Cups. To me, That looks pretty amazing. Something to celebrate. Could even be marriage eventually. If it's marriage, I do feel there's some moving involved in it. Could be a Cancer. I think there's going to be a lot of options coming up for you. And that could just be in between, like, your family wanting you to meet people, you organically meeting people on your own. I think whoever this is going to be very new. Could be a Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, or Taurus as well. Or a Virgo. But I do see this as like, it involves traveling. So I don't know if, like I said, if they're not quite here, like close to you. Yeah, I feel like this might be somebody you even meet online. But it feels like it's very unexpected. It's like when you weren't looking for it. Maybe you were engaging yourself with like another option or whatever, and this just shows up. I don't feel like it's somebody that your family is going to introduce you to, but Cancer is really strong. So you might meet this person around Cancer season, which would be the end of June through July. Um, but for some reason, I feel travel is involved. That's the one thing that sticks out to me the most. It might even be like another continent. But I would trust it because Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, that's like soulmates reuniting after a long journey. Because after that, I see Six of Swords, Chariot, like you're moving. And that could just be like moving forward in life, moving from being single, like not having to come and ask me if you were going to find love again. We'll just check on Rohita every now and again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it happens. It seems like as soon as I said that, like, I don't even want a relationship. You know, like, I just want to take care of myself. I want to make sure that I'm good. I don't even have time for a man. It's almost like it opens doors that you didn't know you had closed. But it's the opposite. It's like, why, when I say I don't want a relationship, do all of a sudden all these opportunities decide to manifest? You know, I don't got time for y'all. And that's usually the way it happens. So I think it'll be. And thank you, Mary Jane. I'm sorry, boo. But it looks beautiful. I'm excited for you. But you still have to come back and check on, you know, your bosses and whatnot. Okay. Just remember I don't come back on till next Wednesday, okay? All right, Mary Jane, what is your question, boo? Of course, anytime, boo. Thank you again. Okay, what awaits you with your treatments and will it end soon? Okay. I'm going to get Old Reliable for this because this one is my connectivity deck. Like, when it comes to questions other than love, this is Old Reliable. All right, let's see. I think the main thing I'm going to tell you is have faith, because your guides are all around you. You're being very divinely protected, okay? You may not see it right now because I feel like this is weighing very heavy on your mind. Like, as much as you like to say, I believe that I'm going to get through this, everything is going to be fine, you're kind of still like not wanting to be too optimistic so you don't get let down. But Spirit's like, just act like it's already done, okay? I do feel there is a treatment that's going to be offered to you, okay? And it will give you a sense of relief. And I don't know if it's like, a temporary relief until it's all resolved, but I kind of feel like there's going to be really good days and there might be some difficult days. The main thing that they're emphasizing is try to keep yourself as balanced as possible, right? Don't feed into any negativity that creeps in, because a lot of times we get sick because our nervous system is a freaking wreck. And the main thing to do is to regulate your nervous system. Like, try to find ways to, when stress arises, to find a healthy outlet for it. You know what I mean? Because anything that we're not used to that enters our body is always going to be a foreign invader. So even if it doesn't feel good at first because our body is not used to it, it might come with side effects, it might come with, other things. Just know that's just the medicine, right? That's just the treatment. That's just whatever is trying to clear out. And try to think as positive as possible about it, because that way your nervous system won't be like, intruder, let me attack, let me tear you up. You know what I mean? So I do see healing coming, and I do see it all coming out in your favor, okay? At the end of it. But like I said, it might be a process. There might be, 5 to 6 treatments that you have to go through. And it's okay. I feel like by the end of summer, like towards like August, you're going to be finito. It's going to be done. You're going to feel back to normal. Things are going to return to normal. Now, like I said, there's going to be good days and bad days, and everything's not going to work out exactly as probably the doctors say right now. There might be some complications along the way that need to be, whether that be side effects that need to be addressed, or it causing other issues. Just try your best to stay positive, like I said, because the more that you spiral, the more that you're going to be looking out for bad things to happen. And normally when we're looking out for things, it makes our mind crazy. Just like when I first had MS, I got so scared that I literally freaked myself out into a panic of like, I'm going to die. You know what I mean? Like, and so even though, MS is not curable, I found healthier ways to regulate my nervous system without having to take the medicines and stuff. So there's always something. You've just got to not get into that negative place, because a lot of times even the medicine will make you feel down. It'll fight against you balancing. So like I said, I do feel like you're going to come out of this. Your energy will return. Whatever is missing is coming back, but it's not going to happen overnight. I would say within 5 months or so, things will start to become normalized again. So I hope that helps. Because I feel like right now, like I said, I feel it's stress within you, and you're already kind of like, damn, why am I having to go through this? Just focus on getting better, getting healthy again, and anything you can do to make yourself healthier. Like, I started drinking the nastiest stuff every morning. I drink ginger, lemon, turmeric, and what is it? Cayenne pepper freaking tea. It is the worst thing in the whole world. But I will tell you, it gives me energy, it helps with my immune system, and I mean, I'm at this point I'm trying everything. I'm exercising, I'm dieting, I'm doing all kinds of weird holistic things, but I'm feeling better. So, anything you can do naturally to combat it as well, it will help. And I'm still talking. My bad. Oh, we're on the free list. Okay. Hello. Okay, you've been having dreams where your mom and have been arguing. No, no. She said add beetroot. Like, I've got to take it slow, boo. Like, me and beets are even worse than me and ginger. I don't know about that life. Maybe I'll try it someday, babe, but no. This is enough. Like, it's terrible. Hey, Jason, sorry. Okay. Those two dreams you argue and leave every time. Why am I leaving these dreams? Or why are you having these dreams? Aw. Okay. Okay, the main reason you're having the dreams is because intuitively, subconsciously, you know there's a problem. And there's a deep sadness with this, right? There's a deep sadness. There's a deep wanting to resolve it. And because it's not being resolved in the 3D, you're having to work through it in the 5D. And I feel that's what's happening. It's a way of like you processing these emotions that maybe you've suppressed for a very long time. Maybe there's a deep rooted sadness that's kind of holding you back. And so in the dream, we've got the hermit, and the hermit's always looking for the light in the darkness, right? They're trying to shine onto the darkness to find out what's missing. And what's missing is this 5 of Cups. Maybe you try your hardest to not feel hurt. Maybe you try your hardest to make a, like amends with it, but there's still some healing that needs to be done, and I feel like it's being done through those dreams. It's being addressed so that you can remember it as well, and you can kind of try to see like, hey, maybe I should resolve this, right? Like, I should work through this. And sometimes we can't actively work through it with another person because maybe the other person doesn't want to take accountability, or they don't want to change things. They like the way the things are. But we don't need other people to resolve it. A lot of times all we have to do is forgive it for ourselves, like to relieve it off of our chest. And hello, who did I miss? Everybody. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up on this list real quick. Mary Jane. Joelle? Is that Joelle? Jason. Q. I'm just going to call you Q. And Nana. Nana Banana. Yes, babe, I added you to the list. Of course, hello. Alright, Jeannie, your turn, my love. General love. Alright. Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Well, damn, girl. Empress, 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. You're creating a very, very beautiful life for yourself. Love isn't the issue. Love is there. It's coming. I think Aries season's going to be significant as well. Make sure you keep your boundaries up. Make sure this person, where, their words match their actions and whatnot. But this is a solid connection. This is somebody that comes in and it's like, oh, where have you been my whole life? Like, let's get married tomorrow kind of feels. I like it. And I think it grows over time. I'm not saying that it's gonna, you know, manifest overnight, but I do feel like April is gonna be very significant for you. Maybe your floodgates are gonna open. You know what I'm saying? Diamond girl. Yeah, I think there are spots on the free list. Gelato? Is that your name? Gelato? Are you like ice cream? Gelato? Is it like that? I don't want to say your name wrong, so. I see bass music. Or, yeah, bass music. Okay, cute. Thank you. Alright, Diamond girl. What do you need to know? Alright, let's see. What do you need to know right now? Okay, all the cards wanted to come out with it. Gil. Okay, I got you. Thanks. Sorry. I like I said, I don't want to mess up your name. And thank you for your donation. Q. Okay. So Diamond Girl. A lot of cards wanted to come out. And what I'm getting is you walked away from a lot of things that you loved. A lot of things kind of fell off that at one time maybe made you happy. But I see now. I think you kind of were in a place once you walked out of that place and kind of you had your guard up. You were, whatever. I see that you've opened your heart a lot more. You're more receptive to things. And so you're standing in a place of like, I am good. I am good by myself. Whatever comes next, awesome. I'm going to accept it. Because I know it's for me. Like, I know. You've got a real strong manifestation energy right now. And you're drawing something in. I can't really see exactly what you're drawing in. It's specific to you, though. It's something that you've wished for. It's something that you've worked towards. Whether that be, like, out in the open or to yourself. A wish fulfillment is definitely coming. And I honestly feel, I have 2 wish fulfillment cards. I honestly feel you intuitively know what this is. So I don't have to go any further. I think June is going to be a really productive, active month for you. Not that the next months won't bring anything in, but I see June being very significant for something. Okay, so Q, what was your question, my love? And thank you for your donation. What's Addie's energy about you currently? Okay, just so I know who Addie is. Is this a love interest? Is this a friend? Just so I can read for it correctly, if you don't mind. Give me a little bit more info. Love. Okay. Let's see. What are Addie's energies about currently? No contact. Okay. I just like to clarify so that way I don't end up reading, because when you look at love, it's very different than when you look at like friendships and things like that. So I want to give you the best reading I possibly can. The song that's playing is Where Do I Put My Pain? This person looks like their heart is, on the surface they may say or may have told you at times, like, I want love. I do. I want to get married. I want to have a relationship. But their heart's not really in a place to be receptive to love. They've got a very strong blockage in that place. I think it's a lot of fear. Maybe they've been abandoned. They've been left to their own defenses for a while. It feels like they're going through a repetitive cycle. Maybe there's something that's playing out right now where they feel trapped in a certain like karmic loop. So, as much as they would love to have a relationship with you, they don't really have the tools, or they're not aware that they have the tools to make this a balanced thing. And that could be why maybe they pull back, because they know, like, you deserve better. They know, like, I kind of get the energy of, as long as you're happy, they're going to be happy with it. You know what I mean? Like, as much as they would like things to be more, they just want you to be happy. And every now and again, I feel like they get this urge to, like, reach out. They get this urge to, like, just try to overcome what's going on internally. Yeah. They, like, try to pump themselves up. Like, you could do it. You can do it this time. This time, you got this. But then, they're coming up as pages. You're showing up as a queen. You're showing up as somebody that knows what they want. You want love, and you would love unconditionally. They just, like I said, that they haven't learned enough to be able to meet you where you are, and like on some terms, like, you deserve stability. You deserve somebody that has the same, if not more than you, you know, and they don't feel like they have that. It's like every time they try, it hits them in the face even harder that really you deserve more. And it's unfortunate in some sense, but the one thing you've got to understand is, like, this connection will teach them how to do better, because they'll always be reaching for you in some sense, you know. And I do feel like they will reach out on occasion to check in, and energy changes all the time. So tomorrow, maybe they learn a lesson and things get better. But for now, I'd say it's probably best y'all are in no contact, honestly, because as much as they care about you, and as much as they could see something so happy in a fantasy, they don't want to hurt you any more than they already have. And so I feel like that's one of the main reasons why they don't, you know, like, really fully come forward. So I hope that helped, babe, and I'm sorry it's not rainbows and sunshines, but for me, and I will never steer you wrong. I will tell you exactly what I see. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sell you a dream. Men do that all the time enough. Women do it all the time enough, you know? People do that all the time enough. So I'm not going to be the one to sell you a dream, but hopefully you got something from it, you know? And thank you again for your donation. Okay. I'm glad it helped, babe. And I wish you the best. I hope that if and when we read for them again, there'll be a better outcome. All right. What does the Sagittarius feel for you? I feel like they have very strong emotions for you. I don't know if it's love or if it's whatever. I feel like it's strong though, whatever this is. And because it's so strong and because they don't, I don't know if they quite understand that feeling. I feel like they go into their head a lot trying to figure it out. Like, where did this come from? Who is this person? Why do I feel so much for them? Why do I feel like when they're around you, talk to you, think about you, they become like mush. And they don't understand that. Like, why do they break down everything that I built up to protect myself? Like, all the walls come down and they're like, why? So, you got this person kind of mushy. I think they're a little scared of that. Like, do I even like that feeling? I feel very vulnerable. Let me look at this. Hold on. Hopefully that helps. All right, Angelica. Okay, messages from your grandma. I want messages from my grandma too. Aww. The first thing they say, don't be sad. They've been watching for a while, and from what they can see, you have every reason to be sad. You have every reason to be hurt. Maybe not about them, but in general. They've watched every struggle you've been through. But they've watched you rise as well. In some sense, I think that there's like a deep clairvoyant energy here. So I don't know if your grandmother was like intuitive, psychic, clairvoyant, whatever, had gifts. And I think you do too. You could be an empath. You could be somebody that absorbs everything around you. And that's painful because even if it's not your own pain, you're constantly feeling everybody else's. And the world right now is under a very big judgment call. There's a lot of hurt people out there hurting other people. She's always there, though. Always. She's like your biggest fan. Something about your mission in life, you're being prepared for that. And maybe you're like living out a legacy or like something she wasn't able to do in her lifetime. Like maybe you're meant to break certain generational curses or things that have held the family from whatever. But yeah, that's what I got. And she loves you, of course. country. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. I try to, and it just no. It reminds me to not do it wrong. Okay, Alicia. Hello. Okay, so country. Your favorite Libra has been heavy on your mind lately. Is there something you need to know there? All right, let's see. Show me the Libra. The favorite Libra, not the other Libra. There must be a few in your life. You might be the type that attracts Libras. All right, let's check on the favorite Libra. You know who she's talking about. Aw. Okay, well, your favorite Libra, the reason why you're feeling them so intensely is because they've been doing some shadow work. They might have been going through something really tough. And maybe it's kind of opened their eyes to certain things that they've done. And so there may be some regret here. There may be some sadness. Like they're calling out for the light. They're looking for the light. And for some reason, when they look for the light, they look for you. I wish I could clarify. It's like they're looking for a way out. So they could be going through like a dark night of the soul, an awakening, because I do see them coming out of it in a lot better way than they went in. But that's probably why you've been feeling them so intently, is because they're in the midst of a dark time. And I do feel like quantum entanglement, all of these things, once you're connected to people, they'll tug on you when they need you. You know what I mean? And I think that's why when we're really in need of certain people, they know it, or they'll reach out just randomly, that kind of thing. So I do feel y'all have a very strong connection. So that's what I got. You do? I don't even know what I attract. I attract a lot of people in general. A lot of people. And thank you, Culture, for your donation. I'm going to go ahead and do LT Spiritual because they posted, and then I'll do you, okay? All right. What's coming towards you in your love life? Let's see. Oh, shit. There's a feisty one coming. Someone's coming in to fight for you. They're feisty too. Like they fell right in my lap. They're gonna fall right in your lap. This could have been somebody that missed an opportunity with you in the past, and they're coming back in. They might be a snack before the good meal comes. Because I don't really know if they're the type to be consistent and like show up all the time. They feel like the type that go with where their loins tell them, you know, or their bright ideas. They know like you would be so good for them. But they got a lot of past hang-ups, which makes them a little fiery. But for some reason I feel like you're gonna be happy about it though. So maybe you just need a little snack before the entree or something. No shame there. You may not want a snack. You can turn it down. And I'm not telling you whatever, but no, Star Baby. You did not miss your turn. We are on LT Spiritual. Ari, you go after Lilima. Whatever number. You're number 9. All right, culture. What do you want to know, babe? Roommate brutally assaulted you. Like, put hands on you? Put hands on you. Or, like, with their voice. Okay, hold on. Let's see. What's the most important thing she needs to know? Spirit has a sense of humor. They really do. Okay. Okay. So, what I'm getting from this is sometimes we ask for things. And I'm not saying you ask for anybody to put their hands on you. And they're lucky that I wasn't there because I would have handled it for you. But what I'm seeing is sometimes the only way to remove something from your life because you need something better to surround you, something like that has to happen. Something that can't be taken back. Something that shows somebody's true colors. Something that somebody does that can get them locked up even. So maybe you asked for this person in some sense. I'm not saying that you asked to get your hands put on you. I see that you asked for something to change. And if you think about a tower, right, when the tower falls, nobody really feels great about it. But we couldn't get to the star without the tower. And I have the tower, the chariot, and the death card, which basically says whatever happened created a powerful movement that created change for you. And it helped you to get out of a situation that could have even gotten worse. So try to look at the silver lining of it, because nobody has any right to physically assault you. I'm sorry. I don't care where you're at. That's immediate termination. Immediate evacuation of the system. So I hope that you press charges, and if you didn't, I think you should. So at least that way they can get them out of there, because you don't need to be you could get a restraining order to keep them away from you. They crossed the line that they can't come back from. And I'm so sorry that that happened to you. Because I really feel like you came from a good place. You know, you didn't deserve it. But things got serious real quick. And I feel like somebody acted very impulsively because of words that were spoken that kind of hit home. But I do feel like this situation created something that's going to change so that you don't have to deal with all of the drama that was in there to begin with. Yeah, your roommate, it shows them getting locked up. The 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords together is the 8 of Swords, which to me indicates jail. So just try to look at the silver lining. You don't have to deal with them anymore. Because obviously they're not going to be able to come back there. They can send somebody to get the stuff or arrange for them to get the stuff, but I would make sure that you protected yourself enough to get a restraining order to where they can't be within 60 feet of you, and then that means they can't live there anymore. And thank you, Veronica. I appreciate you. You're gonna be next. Girl, who are these people? And why are they coming for you? All because you told them to clean their crap up? It's so immature. But Ari, did you hit him back? Either way, you're free now, babe. Don't worry about it. Sometimes Spirit has to shake things up a little bit. And the consequences, they got out of a cozy place to make a mess. Now they can go home to their parents and let their parents yell at them for being messy. They're actually acting like children, so they need to be at home with their mom and daddy. All right, Veronica, what was your question? Diamond girl. I'm so sorry, Culture. I'm so sorry. That's horrible. Okay, can you ask what do men like about you specifically? Alright, let's see. Let me see. Well, first of all, you're the type of attractive that like kind of makes people step back a little bit. Makes a man a little bit unbalanced. But I don't think you're arrogant. I think you have like a quiet confidence to you. You're the type of person that when you walk in a room, the energy changes because you have this very bright aura about you, but also very attractive, very alluring. Like, men may stumble over their words around you, but you've got this sweet side. Like, you're not the type that's attractive and then has an ugly personality. You've got a beautiful personality. You're playful, you're fun, you got a big heart. So you're just like the whole package, not necessarily one thing in particular. But I think the first thing is like men will like, hold up, like I can't help but look at this girl. You know what I mean? Like, you carry yourself well. Like you have your stuff together. And they keep showing me the same thing. King of Cups, Queen of Wands. Like you just have this soft confidence. You're gentle, but all the same alluring. And they can tell you're going places in life. You may be very connected to the spirit realm as well. And they can feel that. But yeah, like, hopefully that helps. Hey there, Lucky Lou. Yeah, the next one is going to be on Wednesday because I'm going out of town. For the weekend, get a little vacay. We all need that every now and again. Sorry, I'm trying to clear all this. Ah! No! No! I'm so glad I'm not young anymore and I don't have to fight. I'm too old. I'd probably break your hip or something. Lalima's next. I pretty much got the list, so it's okay. Shiva's messages. I honestly feel like you've connected with this entity or this higher power. And something that you said you were gonna do, they see you doing it. It's almost like at one place you said, it's nice where I'm at, but it's not where I want to stay. Maybe you asked to be shown your purpose, your path, where you needed to go, what you needed to see. And they're saying like you're on the right path to the 10 of Cups. You've done the work, you're doing the work, you're actively pursuing your dreams. And something about like keep going, like you're there. I think there's a wish fulfillment coming your way in the near future that's going to complete something or to give you clarity over this. Because I do feel for a while maybe you were under the control of like your family, and so you were walking a path that wasn't necessarily yours. Like it was okay, maybe it taught you a lot, but you're like, no, I think I need to go on my own now. I need to find my own way. And they're saying you made the right choice, because ultimately the whole point of this experience in life is to find true happiness for ourselves. Whatever makes us happy. And everybody's path is different. Everybody's idea of what's good for them is different. But I do feel like they're saying you're making the right choice by choosing you. So don't feel bad about it. Because I think there's the sense of like guilt for the things that you have to leave behind, or you have to walk away from, or say no to. And there's no need to feel guilty, because like they say, the ultimate purpose is to find you, to be happy, to create a life that you will be happy with. That won't just be an experience, it's going to be a good experience. Okay, sometimes I be rambling, I'm sorry. All right, Ari's like, I'm not going to get put in timeout again. We all learn eventually. We'll learn when we learn, you know? Okay, will you and your future spouse have a slow burn connection or fast? I feel like it's going to be an experience. um, I think this person and you are going to learn stuff together. I don't want to say it's going to be a slow burn because I do feel like y'all jump into this kind of recklessly. Not maybe not marriage, but whatever relationship comes from this. There's gonna be a lot of lessons learned with this relationship, so it's gonna be a fast one at times, but there's gonna be distance at times. It's gonna be start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. For me, a slow burn is like you're not necessarily, you don't feel that fire within you when you're with them, right? At first, there's something there, but it's not like those connections that are like, I know this person is mine, kind of feeling. This, I, I don't know how y'all end up in it. I just see that it's gonna be a hot mess for a minute, in the midst of it. So it's gonna be like a roller coaster because I think y'all are both very hard headed, and that's okay. Y'all will find your way back to each other. Jennifer. Alright, why is he inconsistent? Okay. It's not that he lost attraction. What it is he's trying to balance his own self. Maybe he is an avoidant personality or disorganized youth or whatever experience when he was young, because it shows something from his childhood. When he feels things, it makes him feel like I need to do something, and maybe it's like a fight or flight response. Like it's too deep, let me pull back. Slow it down. Put the brakes. But that doesn't mean his feelings change. It just means he's let them die down a little bit. Because at the rate that y'all were going, maybe it was too fast for him to handle. Um, yeah. The feelings haven't changed. It's just he's trying to find balance with himself. Because either that or he could be like really trying to do something creative right now, or he's really focused on another project. Not a person, just another like creative project or work or something. Well, definitely not going to end up in one it doesn't look like. All right. I'm so confused right now. Who are we on? We are on Irene. Okay. All right. Hey, stop. Okay. So, this could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be somebody that you've dealt with before. But you've kind of learned a lot of boundaries in between the time that y'all have dealt with each other, if it's a past person. The only reason I say past person is because of the Judgment card. Um, either that or this person has basically like made the decision to finally speak up or to come forward or will soon. Um, yeah, just keep your boundaries in place. I feel like this person has no bad intentions necessarily. Um, but Spirit just says, like, maybe they respect the fact you have boundaries. Or they're going to need to learn your boundaries, like how far to take things. Alright. Starry. Yeah, Joel, just wait your turn, baby. I'm almost to you. Just give me a minute. My kids still haven't left me. Like, we're all still together. So, one of them's almost 30. So, you know, they might live with you forever. You never know. Yeah, I think we all learn the hard way sometimes to set boundaries. Because otherwise, we give too much and people take advantage. Um, PRP. The free list is closed, my love, for today. But I will be on next week, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, as other weeks. So, what else did Joseph want to say to you? Okay. Healing, potential thinking of me, sex situation. They still have this idea in their head that eventually you two will come back together. You hold a very important part in their life, but it's not time yet, from what they're telling me. Maybe you'll hear from them in April, but you're always beautiful to them. It's almost like you're like the end game in their mind, even if you don't feel like you are. But for some reason, they're like pushing the timeline back. And I had 4 major arcanas, so they're very serious about that. Like, someday we will come back together. It's just not time yet. And maybe that's why they kept silent or didn't say much. Girl, how do you know? I'm reading for the one that you told me. Oh, that's funny. Okay, anyways. Gita. Have a good night, Irene. Sorry, babe. I didn't see that. What's the crush? Prem energy around you. Will we reconcile? This person has a lot of fear. Get the it looks like they're strategizing a way to come towards you. But it's like as soon as they get the nerve up to come towards you, they stop themselves. Like they got a lot of fear about doing it. Could have been because of like something they did in the past. So I don't really see them trying to reconcile right now. I do see them like making a plan. But every time they go to execute it, something comes up. And it could be like the divine is like keeping you two apart on purpose. And I've noticed that a lot in some of these connections when somebody is not right for you in that moment. And Spirit knows that they can't trust you. They can't trust you to tell this person no. And so you're going to get your poor little heart hurt again. So they're like, they'll cause them to have horrible experiences that they have to take care of, and so they can't come forward. And that's kind of the way it feels like every time they try to reach out or they want to reach out, Spirit throws something in their way, right? Because it's not good for you right now. I feel like they will be back. Don't get me wrong, they will. But right now, Spirit's kind of got them in a chokehold. Like, you better not. You're not going anywhere near my person. Like, no. Mm-mm. Okay, Veronica, no problem. Alright, it's Coacher. General on work. Okay. So somebody at your job, and I think we already know that they have like a crush on you, right? There's this energy of like, they really want to tell you how much they feel for you. But it's almost like they know better. They might they might flirt with you, or they might say things and you're like, I thought we already discussed this, or, whatever. So they might try again. It's kind of the energy I'm getting, like, they can't help themselves. Yeah, I don't think they want y'all together. And I know that's sad sometimes, but shit. It'll save you from a lot of trouble, my love. Thank you, Veronica. You're next. She said they know better. Obviously, they don't. They're trying to know better, but they don't want to know better. So you might have to deal with a little flirtation this coming week. Maybe they feel like you're vulnerable after all the crap that you just went through or something. Alright, Veronica. Let's do this. And I think I'm going to go ahead and close the donations after that. It's already almost 9 o'clock. And girl gotta wash her hair and stuff for the trip tomorrow. What do men notice about you physically that they like? They don't even really give me anything except for they like your hair. They like you from behind. So I guess they're talking about your behind. You have this unapproachable look to you, so you could just be very attractive. And so they'll catch glimpses when you're not looking, kind of thing. Um, Most of the time, Spirit doesn't really deal with, like, for me, they don't show a lot of attributes. You could just have like a very like RBF, like a look on your face like you control the room. Um, Even if you don't feel that way internally, you set people into like this fantasy. You stress them out. I mean, I think you're just a physically attractive person. Like your hair, your nails, your hands, your face, your eyes. They say juicy. So whatever is juicy about you, because that's what I heard, juicy. I just think it has a lot to do with your energy more so than like who you are, like it doesn't feel, I mean, I do feel you're attractive, yes, but it's something about the power that comes from you that most people find the most attractive. Out of town, Jason. Out of town. Out of town. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm going out of town. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. I knew it was coming. Alright, babe. What was your second question? Thank you. I'm sorry if that was loud, guys. I couldn't help it. What's new for you in love? It's too cold where you live, Jason. Too cold. I don't like the hot, but I really don't like the cold. Even more. Everyone has something bigger than somebody. Alright, let's see. What's on the horizon? Love. Spirit's like, be patient, because like right now I don't think is your season for like needing to be in love Right now is more of a season of like trying to figure out what you want. So maybe dating around is a good idea for now. It's like really getting out there and figuring out like what does it for you. Because I see you going through options and talking to people, and like it's not it, but you kind of waste time with it. But at the same time, you're learning something. And the spirit's like, it's just not time. There's like it's gonna come. It shows me gonna come. I think like you'll meet somebody organically, not online or through dating apps, towards the end of the year. Right now is not the time though. And if you want to waste your time talking to people online, go ahead. It's kind of what they're saying. That's up to you. But no, have good discernment, because most people there are just a fantasy to keep you busy in the in between. Most of the time, it's more of a headache than it's worth. They'll just stress you out. Because it shows me you do it because you're bored. You're like, yeah, well, somebody's talking to me. But it's helping you to grow. I do see like a lot's going to change in between now and the time that you meet that next love of yours. And that's okay. To be honest, I went 10 years after my ex-husband, before I even dated again, because I knew I wasn't in any place to do it. But just give it time. I feel like you'll meet somebody probably like the end of the year, like Thanksgiving time, out that way. But for now, if you want to have a couple snacks along the way to get you through to the meal, go ahead. No judgment. Yeah, they're not it. They're not it. I mean, I guess it can happen. Okay, honestly, because if you get lucky, it can. But for me, I've been on the sites like twice, 3 times maybe, and it takes so much time and effort just to get to know people that I get too frustrated, and I'm like, I don't even want to try, because they blow you up. Like your email gets full of like hundreds of emails, and having to sort through that much nonsense is just too much. But if you're bored enough, go ahead and try it. You might run into somebody that would be worth it. But Spirit's like, all it is a time waster. You could be doing something more productive with your time. But, yeah, we all have our idea of what makes us happy in moments. So, do you, boo-boo. Alright, Avalon. Okay. What are they hoping to happen in the future? The song Ocean Eyes is playing right now. They may think you have ocean eyes. In some sense, I'm feeling like they're kind of unsure in the current moment, because there is a lack of balance, and I think a lot of it is either you or them are very. I don't know if it'd be a Pisces, because Pisces normally deal with feelings more so than logic, but the way I see it is maybe you two speak very different love languages. Like you're more structured than they are. So I don't really know. I just think it all depends on what happens with you in the future, I guess. And they're not blaming anything on you. It's just y'all two don't seem to understand each other the way that you did in the beginning. And it could be because one or both of you got in your head too much. You got into your fears too much. I do see communication, though. Okay. So right now it's still a little iffy. Alright, Shiloh. Does Van think you've changed or grown as a person since last interacted? The heck am I doing? But I wish you the best with it, Avalon. Alright, Shiloh, let's see. This person still has feelings for you. The problem is that I don't think they understand the feelings they have for you because of their past experiences. I do see them coming around in the future and trying to start again. And that's probably why they watch you. Like, even if it's not the right moment, they want to keep tabs to make sure that you're not moving on. And if they start to see you moving on, that's when they want to reach out, kind of thing. So that's probably why they do watch it. But they still feel connected to you. Like, they still want for you. They still feel things for you. And that's, they wouldn't look if they didn't care, to be honest. Like, people don't just do that. There's something there if they're still paying attention. Mary Jane. Yeah, you definitely have some unresolved business. You're welcome. Anytime. Thank you for being here. No Mary Jane? Alright, Joelle. Jason. Oh, okay, you're here. Alright, just post your question. Let me do Jason while I wait for you to post your question. I'd like to know if Shaham still thinks of you and wants to reach out. 8 of Wands, yeah. I think it's more friendly than anything, but there is still some connectivity here. I do feel like they do think about you a lot. But I think they're doing their own thing right now. Like, it's important for them to build something for themselves, from what I could see. Maybe they had self-esteem issues or some things they needed to work out. Alright, Joel. Come on, post. Is there something coming your way through the spirits that they want to see happen? There's something that has required a lot of patience. And I feel like this is like a coming back together of something. I don't know if it's like a past relationship or past friendship. But I don't think right now is the time. It's further out in the future. Could even be like, just like I said, friends coming back together, relationship coming back together. Alright, Q. What's coming for yourself next month? Ten of Cups. Something good. I feel like some offers are coming your way. And I think intuitively you feel it coming. I see you being very happy about it. I can't really tell you where it goes after that. But I see a lot. Even if it's like, okay, let's say you have a family reunion and you go and like it's a great time and you meet a couple new people. It could be as simple as that. Right? So I'm not going to like make it into some big thing. Because Ten of Cups just means like you have a good month. There's a lot of opportunities coming your way. Like you feel good. And this is something you've been drawing in to you. So it feels like it looks really good in general. All right, Nana. General. Okay, I think you're going to have to reassert your boundaries with somebody in the near future. You're going to have to tell them again, like, I'm not playing with you. I'm not doing what you're asking me to do. We're just friends or something like that. I see you getting very serious. Like, I told you. I told you already. Stop it. I don't play this game. Good vibes. That's right, Q. Good vibes. Alright, guilt. I can see it. I feel it. You're welcome, babe. Thank you for being here. Alright, ex broke up and blocked you over a month ago. Any chance reconciliation, or should you move on? Took her love for granted. I should have married her after 4 years, but didn't. Alright, let's look. Okay. So what I'm getting is there are certain connections in life that we're meant to experience. And so I don't think this is the last experience with this person for you. I don't think it's going to happen right away. Spirit saying, if this is what you want, if you feel in your heart this is what's for you, anything else is not going to do. So hold tight. Keep trying. Because I'm going to tell you from experience that no matter how wrong you've done a person, there's always a way to maybe not come back together, but to make up for it in some way. To make that person realize like it wasn't them, you know, like taking accountability for what it is that you've done, kind of like what you said in that message. Um, it makes a big difference. I don't know if y'all will come back together and be together forever or whatever, you know what I mean? But I do feel like spirits, like connections like this are rare, so hold on to them and try your best to like at least try to resolve what's been broken. Because if not, I feel like you're going to go through life looking for this person and other people and you will not find them. And that's not to say that you won't eventually move on and find somebody else, but until this is resolved, I don't think you're going to be able to. I hope that made sense. Okay. The song. Alicia. Does Andrew want you back? They don't know yet. They don't know if they're done with you yet. They know that's a possibility. But I think they still have feelings for you. They try to deny. I would just give them time. Because part of them feels like, should I just end it? Is this an illusion? Like, why am I feeling this way? Something about this connection makes them feel very imbalanced. So if they can find balance, I do feel like it might not be over. You know what I mean? Like, I honestly, it's probably not over if they're even questioning it. Because I know I'm the type, like, if I'm done, I'm done. Like, I'm not messing with you anymore. It takes me a lot to get to that place, but once I'm done, I'm done. This ain't done. It would have been Ten of Swords, death. 2 deaths. Like, even if you come back, I'm gonna death you again. That's how serious I am. But, they're not that serious about it being over, so. Oh, that makes sense. And I meant the death card, not like I would kill him twice or anything. Veronica. Jean, your turn. We made it. Oh, oh. You have so many Virgos. Which Virgo are we talking about here? Which one? Are we talking about like that Virgo? No clarification. What are Virgo's feelings and next actions? Spirit, you know what she's talking about. He ain't gone. He's sitting at them crossroads like, I need to tell her something. I need to talk to her. But she's not gonna want to talk to me. He's sitting there like, should I call her? Should I not call her? Should I call her? Should I not call her? It sounds just like him. Should I call her? Should I not call her? If I call her, will she not talk to me? If I reach out, she's not gonna talk to me. Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Either that or they're gonna just make the decision. I'm gonna tell her something. I'm gonna tell her I miss her. I miss her. Not again. Here we go. Isn't that how it works? Like I said, it's been a radio silence on my end, and then all of a sudden the floodgates open, and I'm like, the hell did I do? I want to know how to operate that switch correctly. They need to go back to the hole they crawled out of. They need to just do that. Go back to that hole. I know that feeling. Like, please just stay there. Stay. Stop it. You're playing with my emotions. Yeah. You cannot play with people. So you're done with him. Just checking on him, doing a temperature check on him. But you know what? He can kick himself in the butt for the rest of time. And that's 9/19. I love you guys. Always my mama's birthday. Thank you. I'm going to try my best. And I'll see y'all again on Wednesday. I might jump on. I don't know. I don't want to make any promises. So if I do, I'll just put it up there. But more than likely Wednesday. Alright, babes. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.